Alright, today I'm going to just do a real quick, brief overview of how you could make a page in Elementor from scratch with no template. We do have Elementor Pro on this website, but it is just a nice example of how you could get started. Alright, we're going to go into, I've already put a couple of pages on the website, so we're going to edit with Elementor and start laying out the structure. This is just a general layout of how the website's going to be. We can adjust this at any time, but it's just to give me some boxes to put our content. I'll start putting in images, adding the text. I've got up at the top, you'll see I have a lorem ipsum generator. That's just so you can get filler text while you're laying out the website. And then I also have a website that generates different color patterns that you can use for your website. Right, and then you just click on the image to add it. I have already uploaded some images. I wanted to use this as the background for a header. So we're gonna modify this text. We'll center it. I'll learn how to type. Then you just select your font from the family. I have no idea what font I want to use. I'm a little particular about fonts. I like that one. We're gonna get a color. This is the color code. We're gonna copy it. Those two little squares will let you copy it. Selected the header box again. If you are on a Mac, Apple V into the color code box. If you hit the plus sign, it'll add it to your color template. Color palette, sorry. I definitely recommend this site. You can keep your different color palettes. You can copy them at any time. You can also choose what color you want to base it off of. It's a really nice tool if you're not sure what direction you're going or if you're feeling creatively challenged one day. And these are just a couple of dummy text generators. I like the pirate one. I forgot how to use it, so it took me a second. Up at the top, you can pick how many words or sentences, number of sentences, or number of paragraphs. Copy that, go back over to Elementor, put it into our text box. Put a pretty plant in. Don't really like the purple there. And then we'll go ahead and add that to the color palette. And then I want to bring it up closer to the vines. And if you unclick right there, it will unlink them. That means you can adjust your margins separately, which is nice for like right there where we just want it to move up into the vines. If you go into typography, you can adjust the size. And then using that responsive tool down at the bottom, we can adjust the actual size and then the different options for any part of the website just for mobile. So your website can look pretty on an iPad, a phone, or a computer. Lots of nice pirate text. Go back to desktop view. That's our nav menu. It's where we'll be able to link up to other pages on our website and other links. I want to go ahead and add a purple background. That's the purple from our color palette. Because it's a darker background, I want to go ahead and make the text white so you can read it. And then I change the hover color. When your mouse scrolls over different options on the navigation menu, it'll show a different color. Highlight it. These are basically, they're called divs in HTML, but they're basically the boxes where you put stuff on a website. And on Elementor, over on the left side is where you're going to pick your image box, your text editing box. We'll get some more pirate text. Paste the pirate text, and it doesn't match. That happens. Sometimes it'll copy over the formatting from another page, but we need to change the font anyway. I'm going for a sans serif font just because we do have a serif font already on the page, and it's a little easier to read. This one, big black, and of course that doesn't fix it. Select Arial, still not fixed. So it means the problem's probably in the actual text, so we need to change it back to paragraph. Okay, and they still look different. Go ahead and try different weights, see if that makes a difference. That looks a little too heavy. There we go. Alright, I just want to make sure everything matches. Get it as close as possible. Still look different. Same size, same weight, same font. Grab another color. This one's already in the palette, but we'll go ahead and just pull it back in to show you how to add that color in again. Paste, and see it's right there. So it just selected it for us. Got our little copyright, Apple G. That's the copyright sign. Or Control G if you're on Windows. And that should show you how to add a link. So I'll just put in our company link right there. But if you click link, then go into the settings, it's a little cog right where you put in the link. Put your URL there and then go ahead and select open link in new tab. But that's where you're going to put like a privacy policy or terms and conditions. And you can change the link color somewhere else, but I like pink, so it works. I want to add some post. Alright, so it's a new website, so we don't have any blog posts right now. It's just content generated by WordPress. We'll go ahead and set it up so when this website does get blog posts, it'll already be ready to start scrolling those through on the home page. Put a little header on it. Check out our new blog post, our latest blog post. We'll still learn how to type. Go ahead and center it there. We're going to grab this font because I don't remember it. Looks like it says chicken. And I guess it's not called chicken. Scroll. There are a ton of fonts in here, so you should definitely be able to find the font you want. At the very least, look for it for a really long time. There we go. Get that cover. I think the green's a little easier to read. A little bit of space. This just gives our blog posts a little bit of space. When we do add more blog posts, they'll show up directly to the right of that one. And you're always going to want a contact form of some kind on your website. You can pick whatever structure you want. Elementor will just automatically make it fit to whichever you want, but I think I like this layout a little bit more. I can put a title and a picture, or you can put an ad there if you have ads on your website. Just pull the form into the box. It's really nice because Elementor makes it super easy to customize the forms. Go in and change what information you're gathering, where it gets sent to. I still don't know what that font is called. There we go. Increase the padding just a little bit. And then we should be able to adjust the line height down in typography. And this is ugly, so we are going to make this pretty, or at least prettier, for a fake home page. First, I'll show you how to make it a little bit more functional because it auto-populates some information. So I have the 2 as my email address so I can get the contact, but if you notice, it has auto-populated from email, and if that email doesn't exist, you are not going to get those notifications. You can have some pretty upset customers. Get our purple. Give our form a little bit of space. If you unlink the values, you can adjust one side specifically. And just as a reminder, I'm not going to go through and do it for every option on this one, but you can do the responsive editing for each. Because I know you've gone to a website where it looks terrible on your cell phone, but looks fine when you're on a computer. So you want to make sure your website's optimized for both. Alright, and just add a little divider there. Create some visual division of the ideas. I'm going to change that color to green, just to stick with our colors. Make it a little thicker. Give it a little bit of space. Alright, it's a basic site, but it's functional. I'll show you real quick how we can make that navigation menu actually work for us. It's a new website, so we don't have other pages set up. So we'll go put up a blog page real quick. We're not going to do anything with it, but then connect it in the navigation menu so the home page will completely work. We'll just put the title in, Elementor. That wasn't necessary, but I accidentally clicked it. Go back to the dashboard, exit the dashboard, hit the WordPress icon. All right, we're going to go down to appearance and then menus. And you'll see it's got the pages that should be in your menu, but the menu is not created yet. So we'll hit create menu, save menu. Always make sure to save your menu when you are editing a menu in WordPress, because you're going to think you have your home page set up nicely and your navigation menu set up right, and you will leave the page without saving it. That gets more frustrating when you start adding custom links into the navigation menu. Alright, that was just a quick overview of how you can make a page pretty quickly using Elementor Pro with WordPress. If you have any questions about anything that I did in the video, just drop a question in the comments and I'll try and get back to you as quickly as possible. In the description, we do have a link to Elementor Pro if you do want to check it out. It is an affiliate link. We also have a link to SiteGround. That's great if you want to start making some websites and just test them out. And then we'll also include a link to our website builder. We do plan on making some more videos on how to use Elementor and some helpful videos on WordPress. So if you have any questions or you're struggling with anything with either of those, just drop them in the comments and we'll try and make you guys some videos.